So I know you're laughing a bit, but it's a big deal in the community. The dog strategy has lit a fuse, and you certainly had a lot of community engagement. How's it going, and how's the feedback been?
Well, dogs always, every council I've been in and every council I'm aware of, when talking about dogs off leash comes up, it is generally speaking the biggest communications and consultation project that a council runs. So in this case, we've had 2,800 thereabouts responses. That's individual responses. It doesn't include the petitions that are out there as well. I've received one from the Davistown area, which totals about 2,400 odd, I think. So that's a lot of signatures as well. So it does polarise the community, and it is a little bit of a shame because dogs are very polarising. You've got people who love dogs, in some cases I think possibly more than children, but nonetheless they love their dog and they want to have access with their dog to most spaces and for the dog to roam free. We strongly agree that dogs should be able to roam free, and it's good for the dogs, it's good for the owners and so on. But on the other hand, we have another group of people who don't appreciate dogs running free and loose, and some of that occurs, where you have, as an example, one of the concerned people I think has been talking on the radio in recent times, saying dogs running free in patrolled beaches between the flags. They go there because they know that that's going to avoid being with dogs. So you can see that it cuts both ways, and from a numbers point of view, about 40% of that 2,800 are for the council's proposals, and about 40% are against the council's proposals, which leaves approximately 20% who are not sure what they really think. So what I would encourage people to do, if they've got a view over the last 3 days, and it closes at the end of this week on Friday afternoon, is to actually suggest to the council, how do we actually balance it? Because at the end of the day, it's a balancing act. There's going to be a winner and there's going to be losers. And we have to balance that because both sides are pretty equal in the community, both are valid. And the heat does apply, particularly around Pippi Point, which is down in Davistown, and also Terrigal at the Haven. They're the two, if you like, two top ones that we're getting commentary on. Interestingly, they're quite different because Davistown has got quite an environmental flavour to it, and it's also very much a local area, so it's not got visitors. Terrigal, on the other hand, is probably one of our, and the Haven particularly, is probably one of our busiest places on the coast, full stop. So that's got a huge number of people, and one of the difficulties that we always find, and all councils find, is when you're mixing dogs off leash with high numbers of population, because that's when things start to potentially go wrong. And as you're aware, we've just dealt with a relatively high-profile football player, and we just had a dog that unfortunately has done major damage to one dog and killed another one. And so accidents do happen, and that's when they get out and they're off leash.
All right.